Welcome back, and thanks so much for staying with Biz Sense. Now, Didi Waleng-Friedman has worked hard on her craft to become one of South Africa's most successful businesswomen. The CEO of Around prides herself with accomplishments that include 60 employees and 5 entities in the furniture and decor retail industry. And she joins us now. Didi, thanks so much for your time. Wow, you know, we often celebrate, we celebrate the glory without knowing the story, the hardships of getting to where you are 60 employees later. And I'm sure there had been a lot of strifes and struggles, but you had a passion. So where did it start?
100%. Thank you so much, Cindy. Around was actually founded in 2005 out of the need for people just wanted to chill. People just wanted to relax and have fun when they were at the functions, when they were at events. And that's exactly where Around started. And since 2013, I was appointed CEO 2013, and I've just grown the business to tremendous heights.
Yeah, I know when we use the terminology and jargon of what goes into a business plan, or what you would say to an investor, that maybe as consumers we don't fully understand, because we don't know the textures, the feel of what it is that you do. So your business, you supply furniture, you manufacture furniture, and what's it for? Okay,
perfect. What Around does is that we rent out furniture. We rent out the furniture for functions, whether it's your launch, whether it's an activation, whether it's a corporate year-end, whether it's a private function, whether it's a wedding. That's what we do. We rent out the furniture for the day or for the week, or however long you need it for. And after we come through, we do the setup, and we style the furniture for you. And then after a day or so, we come and we break down. And also on site at our warehouse, we've got a manufacturing division.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so there's some furniture that we manufacture, like the pallet range, we are able to manufacture, and some of our couches.
All right, but how much of your warehouse has actually got stock in it? Or do you also have to, get from suppliers, etc.?
We do. We source locally. Our stock is sourced locally. And what we do, like I said, we've got 6,000 square meters of just stock that we rent out on a daily basis. So we source everything locally, by source I mean buy.
Okay.
So when we rent out to a client, it's all our stock. We don't sub-rent. So we source directly, locally, buy the stock, house it in our warehouse, and when the time comes for it to go out to events and functions, it's ready.
Yeah. You know, we hear with the economic downturn that the first thing to go is the entertainment, the eventing, etc. And especially now with government having to tighten its budget or financial plans, how does that impact on your business?
So far, it hasn't really had a huge negative impact. Instead,
by God's grace.
Yes, you can say that over and over again.
Because it is seasonal as well.
Yeah, it's seasonal, but we're at a stage now where we know our good months, and I call them not so good months. And in the good months, we work super hard to cover for the not so good months. And what we do during the quiet period, we go out and we market ourselves aggressively.
Okay.
And interestingly enough, I mean, we've grown year on year. You know, we know the economy is not doing well, etc. But somehow we've managed to just grow year on year. And I think it boils down to service, and just giving clients premium quality furniture.
Yeah. Yes. This is a popular show where especially be it established business or those that are still wanting to make their mark would be watching. And unfortunately or fortunately, it is one of those precarious situations where people are dependent at a small scale on government contracts, the request for quotations, etc. Do you deal a lot with those?
Just repeat your question.
Yeah, the RFQs, the request for quotations, where you have a one-man band that wants to procure from you. And then, the domino effects is that there's delayed payment on their side. So how do you mitigate those kind of credit issues?
Okay, with us, really, what we do, we need the payment upfront before we can even deliver. Yeah, because we have come across instances where we deliver, we do our best, give them premium service, and then we battle for payments. So we want the payment upfront, and we will give you the service, we will deliver. And look, we've got we've got about 8 clients that are on terms, and those are your big established corporates.
Oh,
willing to do
you care to name a few?
Yes, for sure. We've got Prime Media on board. We've got Sage Pastel on board. We just did the BMW Polo.
Wow.
Yes, so we do deal with some really interesting, and we did the Durban July, which was really fantabulous. We were able to seat 8,000 bums, so-called, and that's how we said in our industry.
Yes, seats on bums.
Yes,
yeah.
8,000, which is phenomenal.
Yeah, but this is obviously relationships and networks that you would have had to build over the years.
Exactly.
Was there a point, though, where you felt you wanted to give up because, you know, either the numbers were not adding up or the opportunities are not there?
The biggest thing as an entrepreneur, budding entrepreneur, I would say, is cash flow, really. I mean, there's times when, we need to plug holes from all angles just to get through the month. So there have been some very interesting times, I call them, not so difficult, but interesting, but we pull through because that's when, as an entrepreneur, you got to think on your feet. You got to make the next plan. You got to get in touch with your bank or whoever's out there that can assist you. So there have been times, but I've got a phenomenal team and we've managed to pull through.
Yeah,
yes.
but what drives you, especially to look beyond what you call interesting times, but I say are challenges, to see your vision? You've even expanded now, you've got subsidiaries, and you can tell us a bit more about that.
Okay, sure. I think the passion, and right now the market is lush. The market's working with me and for me. I've got an amazing team. I think my team is what drives me, actually, because everyone in that team is totally committed, from management all the way down. Everyone is just totally committed. And for me, knowing that I've got all that support behind me just keeps me going.
Yeah. And do you collaborate? I mean, 60 is what? Are you a medium or are you still referred, or a large company for that matter?
Medium.
A medium term, but you want to expand. And what are the prospects?
All right. It's Lounge Around as the holding company, and we've got Move. Move, we do exhibitions and conferences. That's our speciality under Move. So exhibitions, your conferences, your bigger functions. Even the Durban July was under Move. They do the full turn. It's the one-stop shop for under the lounge, the LA group. It's the Move. And then you've got LA Weddings, and LA Weddings focuses on weddings.
Yeah.
Yeah, we do prestige weddings, and our name is getting out there.
Wow.
And going forward, Cindy, we'd like to open a branch in Cape Town and one in Durban. And I have looked at Polokwane, the potential is there.
Yeah.
But right now, I just want to make sure that Gauteng, let me just say Gauteng is well run.
So you're looking outside the limitations or borders of Gauteng because it is also saturated. I mean, if you don't have the expo guys, you have M&R hiring, you have fabulous events and this and the other. So is it your strategy now to look outside Joburg?
It is, but not right now. In the next 2 to 3 years, we'll probably look at it. But right now, really, like I said, I just want to make sure Johannesburg, Gauteng is grounded.
Yeah.
It's grounded. I mean, I'm still facing... the growth was just so enormous that right now I'm pinning down, ways of running the business to a T.
Yeah.
And that's what I'm doing for the next year to 2 years.
So
just making sure Lounge Around just runs smoothly and beautifully.
In terms of your own internal processes and infrastructure, did you start with that proverbial death by business plan to show, and the vision, mission statement, and did you stick to that, or was it a case of touch and go until you were on your feet?
It was, like you said, it was a matter of the vision. Let me just stick to my vision and mission, but it got to a point where I did what I had to do.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's never really, you can't really work to that business plan because things change.
But isn't that what you told her at business school, though? That, you need to have a business plan, and this is what's going to ensure the longevity and sustainability of your business, know the figures and know what's going in and out, all of that.
No, that for sure. The financial side of the business, I keep my pulse on it. You can ask anyone at the office. I keep my pulse on, I try on every cent that comes in and that goes out. For me, that is the core of the business. When you're without money or you can't do anything. The minute you've got that cash flow, you've got money coming in, you can grow. And that's exactly what I did. I planted every cent that I made back into this business.
Yeah.
And that's how it's just grown. And I always say what you read in theory differs to what happens.
Yeah.
Yeah. On the real world.
Okay.
And when you're an entrepreneur, you really are in the real world. And the challenges are huge.
Okay, Didi, where do we get hold of you? I know you sound so busy and you're expanding and you're growing and it's so fabulous. So if people, your clients, obviously, you wouldn't want, you're not taking in any employees at the moment.
No, we're
so
not.
So this is strictly business.
Yeah, right now we're sitting on 82 employees at Lounge Around, which I'm really proud of the entire team. We're on, do you want the telephone number or the website?
Just the website will do.
It's www.loungearound.co.za.
Okay, you're fabulous. Thank you so much, Didi Waleng-Friedman. She is the CEO of Lounge Around, and that's loungearound.co.za. One word, loungearound.co.za.